Hello, my name is Hannah, and today I decided to branch out of my comfort zone, which that's a joke, but I decided to make an apartment in San Myshuno, not Evergreen Harbor, fancy. We're getting new ideas here. I just really wanted to use the new paranormal stuff, couches, and like all of the wood floors and stuff, and like make a colorful apartment because I've really only made like dark and like black color scheme apartments the entire time that I've had that pack. And well, I did make a farmhouse, so that's different though, but I think I used like the white swatch on that, so like I was just like, I am gonna use a very bright color, and I think I achieved that. The rest of the apartment isn't that colorful, but honestly I haven't looked at this apartment in like 3 days. So, like, it could be really colorful, and I just really don't know. But I remember the living room I really liked. I put, like, an alcove for the fireplace, which I thought was cool. And it's got, like, I think purplish red couches. The one, like, you see the armchair? It's the same color for the couch, too. And then I think I mismatched the chairs, too, because I was like, which one do I choose? Both of them, obviously. And I just really enjoyed building this because this is not my style. I am always very, like, easy, like, no harsh patterns. That's just like how I am in real life. I don't like looking at those things, but I really liked this one for some reason, and I don't know. But that made no sense. Yesterday's video, I believe, if my videos do go up in the order I anticipate them to be going up in, yesterday I talked about how we did a bunch of dumb activities during that first 3 months of COVID, during that first school year, or like the end of the school year, and so I decided that I was going to continue talking about that. So first off, in like the entirety of the like 3 months, we did 2 Zoom meetings. I don't exactly know why. I guess it's because it's not like a very well known thing at that point, I guess. I don't know, that just like that doesn't make sense in my mind. I'm like, Zoom is such a normal part of my daily routine now that I'm like, we didn't have Zoom in March, what? But we did 2, and they were always super awkward. I did not like them. I don't like them still, so nothing's changed. But I sat in front of my closet because I don't really like showing off my room. I don't know really why. But I sat in front of my closet on the floor, and really we didn't learn anything. I think, well, no, one of them we learned something, and we were talking about the Civil War, I think. I don't really remember, but I think it was Civil War or something around that time. And the other one was just for my English class. She wanted to say goodbye, which was really nice, and about 4 people showed up to that one, me included. So, she was very happy that someone showed up, which I'm like, no one showed up. That was so sad. That teacher's nice. My 8th grade English teacher was so nice. She was funny. We did a bunch of stuff that we probably should not have done in an English class, but, it wasn't bad. But it just was not school curriculum. We played kickball against the PE class that was also in 7th period. It's fine. The period before us posted noted the PE teacher's car, they had a rivalry going, and it was really hilarious. But that was a very nice teacher. That was my point. I really loved most of my. Did I not? I think I liked all of my 8th grade teachers. That's really surprising. But I really liked those teachers, and only a couple people showed up to the meeting. I was just like, how could you do that? The nice teachers. I can understand if you didn't want to show up to the Civil War Zoom meeting. That one was horribly boring. The internet connection sucked. It was glitchy. You couldn't hear him half the time. But, the other one worked fine. I guess it's because there was not, a bunch of people there. Because there were probably 45 people at the Civil War Zoom meeting. But, I think he just really wanted, because, the teachers back then, they didn't know what they were doing. They just kind of gave us random assignments that they kind of would have done in class, but then had to, simplify it down so that we could do it at home. They didn't know what they were doing, and so, they wanted to, get on Zoom when they had, just figured out how it was working, and, talk and teach a bit for a minute, and it was just, poor teachers. I feel so bad, but then at the same time, I'm like, they're ruining my life. But it's not their choice. They just became teachers. I don't understand why you would ever put up with children. I cannot understand that. Like, I'm really annoying. Well, I guess not me. But, like, people my age, I don't understand. Some kids in class are just really annoying. Like, why would you want to put up with a bunch of children who are the same age and who are talking 24/7? Just explanation. But, like, I went into this talking about random stuff that we did in there, and then I'm just ranting about how much teachers needed appreciation back then. It's fine. We also watched a bunch of documentaries in history class, because it was, like, U.S. history. That was the entire thing that we learned that year, was U.S. history related stuff. And so we watched a bunch of documentaries that were all, like, so long and unnecessary, because, one of them on the, like, Civil War again was an hour long, and I swear the dude just repeated himself 6 times, and then moved on to the next topic, and then repeated himself 6 times, and that just kept going. So, a majority of the documentaries I watched on 3 times speed with the captions on, and, just, like, skimmed through the answers, and just, like, oh, that's really fun. Oh, I also memorized the entirety of the Gettysburg Address that year. Yeah, so in May, our final assignment in history was to memorize the entirety of the Gettysburg Address, which I did. And I think I was one of 3 that did, because, last assignment, no one, like, 60% of the students, or probably more, probably like 80% of the students did not do anything during that time, and I was probably the only one who did that stupid speech. But I did it. I do not remember any of it now, but, like, that's okay. But we're getting to the end of the video, so it's almost screenshots time, but I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye.